Good evening, Professor. This is the Unit 4 journal assignment. I apologize for the late submission. I just recently got off of work. Today we're going to be discussing the ability to research effective sources. First of all, the most important thing is researching your sources. If you don't have adequate information when you're talking and discussing a topic, your audience will not believe you, and nor will you be able to portray what you want with confidence or just a simple effective use of speech. First question, can you differentiate between fact and opinion? Now, this can be difficult due to if you don't do your own research, it can be hard to differentiate between fact and opinion. If the presenter has a strong voice and has a good presentation style, he might be able to portray a lie. Or as well as things that are a little bit less true to his audience and make them actually believe this. This is shown countless times through politicians as they make promises left and right, depending on whatever they're trying to portray, and the audience believes it, whether or not they actually do it. The second question, do you routinely seek out opposing viewpoints? Why or why not? So opposing viewpoints, I think, are extremely essential when talking about anything. If you don't actually do your own research, once again, and look at the other side, you won't be able to have an actual great presentation. So if you do your research, you do your homework, and you look at the other side, right, this will help you build confidence, build preparation overall, and then your audience won't be like, well, what about this? Well, can't you do it this way? You've already thought of that. So when you already think of this, this will allow you to be like, well, I'm going to address that. And so then you can continue to address it. So at the end, there's less questions, and you covered everything you need to within that topic. Last question. What are specific 3 tips from the reading this week that you will apply to your source support in your future presentations and writing? So going off of our online book, Public Speaking, the 8th edition by Jaffe, I believe, the 3 that I would use is spatial, organization, make my points parallel and clear, as well as using quotes. So with spatial organization, it will help me touch a vast amount of information, and it will also allow me to touch them going, as stated in the book, left, right, up, down, north, south, east, and west. So I can hit different topics and just continuously flow that way. So I can hit a more well-rounded area, and I don't have to stay strictly on one specific topic. I can everything, so then once again, less questions, and the whole audience can completely understand the entire topic. Making my points parallel. So this is extremely essential because the biggest thing that I believe it does is it makes you seem confident and well prepared. So if you're jumping around, you have less information about a portion of the topic, and you don't actually fully describe it, then your audience might have questions. They might be like, does this presenter really know what he's talking about? And lastly, quotes. Quotes are my favorite. I use them all the time when I'm writing, and that's because they come from SMEs. Subject matter experts. They understand, they've been through it, whether it's from the Greek, Roman time all the way up to today. They understand, they've been through that or some way, shape, or form. So using those quotes can be extremely essential and very powerful when talking and presenting. I hope you have a great night, Professor, and I look forward to week 5.